Last Saturday we were having an easy morning at home, and I decided to start off the day with my grandmother's recipes for cottage cheese pancakes, and I wanted to use some of the delicious blood orange syrup my mother had given me last week. While my daughter played, I set out to make the batter. It takes about 2 minutes total to make. It is so easy. Best of all, it is great to make ahead of time if you want to. You can easily make this during nap time the day before or after the kids are asleep so that it's ready to go the next morning. My mother used to make it for my grandmother, so my grandmother would have it all week long to make pancakes for herself when nobody was around. Combine all the ingredients in a blender. It doesn't have to be a super high power blender, just any blender will do. There are a lot of eggs in this recipe, which helps make these pancakes really high in protein. It also gives them a lot of lift, which I find really fun. Once everything is added, start your blender. Of course, I had to remember to plug mine in first. Then let it blend on high speed for a minute. You can just leave it and let it blend, or you can scrape down the sides at 30 seconds if you see food getting stuck to the side. While the blender is going, melt some butter in a skillet over a medium heat. You'll know the batter is ready when it's frothy and bubbly. Then bring it over to your stovetop and get ready to make your pancakes. Pour the batter over the melted butter and cook on one side until you can see bubbles on the top of the pancake. Now I like to make big pancakes, but you can make these pancakes small or any size that you want. When you see that the bottom of the pancake is golden brown, flip it over and cook the other side. Peek under the pancake to make sure it is brown on both sides, and then lift it onto your plate and repeat this process with the rest of the batter. For me, this recipe makes about 4 or 5 gigantic pancakes. I often end up slicing them in half and making a huge stack, but it also makes several dozen small pancakes. Do whatever suits you. I made some of my pancakes and then drizzled them with this delicious blood orange syrup that my mother had gotten me. It's from Stonewall Kitchen and is available in most gourmet shops. I also included some instructions on how you can make a blood orange simple syrup at home if you don't have it in the store. I left some of the batter for my husband, who was out doing errands, and sat down to have a few bites of pancake myself. I knew I was going running, so I didn't want to eat a huge stack, but it was a delicious way to start the day. My daughter finished playing with her trains and joined me for some pancakes too. Then my husband came home and I knew it was time to start exercising. I left a lot of my pancakes to have when I got home, but at least I had a few bites to get me going. They are a great way to start the day, and they always remind me of my grandmother and how we used to eat them at her house when I was a little girl. I was off for my run in no time, and I'll be back again soon with another great webisode. I'm Kelsey the Naptime Chef. Thanks for watching. I look forward to cooking with you again soon.